Good afternoon and welcome to Washington Academy for tonight's first and hopefully only virtual winter awards ceremony. First of all, spring athletes, my deepest heartfelt sympathy to you for losing out on your season. Seniors, my heart goes out to you. I feel awful. Underclassmen, if I could give you any advice, if you could take anything from all this, please learn. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take any pitch for granted. Don't take any smash for granted, any sprint, any throw. It could all be taken away at any time. So live life to the fullest and take advantage when you're playing sports and appreciate every moment that you are in. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I want to explain our awards and how they go. Awards are given, coaches are allowed to give 4 individual awards. Junior varsity players receive certificates of completion. A letter. A varsity letter is awarded to each student who participates in a varsity sport one time only. They also get a one-time emblem. For example, an emblem for a basketball player would be a basketball, cheering it would be a pom-pom. You also get a service bar for each year that you participate in the sport, and you can receive a captain pin and also a manager pin, which goes out to the team manager. At this time, what I'd like to do before we get started with the awards portion, I want to recognize a few special people. First of all, special people are PVC Senior All Academic Seniors. These are seniors which have a 90 or above grade point average, and they've maintained that grade point average for at least 6 semesters. Recognizing Riley Frazier, girls varsity basketball. Elena Maggiore, girls varsity basketball manager. Greg Moulton, boys varsity basketball. Ethan Robinson, boys varsity basketball. Alexa Bouya, cheering. Elizabeth Graham, cheering. Ava and Sydney Presley, cheering. Zane Fitzsimmons, swim. Jamin Han, swim. Sophie Samalova, swim. And Taylor Bridges for wrestling. And again, those folks have all maintained a 90 or above grade point average. Now, one of the neat things that I get to do as an athletic director, I get to choose 4 seniors, 2 boys and 2 girls, who attend a scholar athlete banquet put on by the PVC. The PVC stands for Penobscot Valley Conference. The Penobscot Valley Conference gives 12 individual cash awards for 6 boys and for 6 girls. There are roughly about 35 teams in the Penobscot Valley, so there's roughly 100 or so kids that attend this awards night. This year I was very fortunate to take with me Riley Frazier, Merritt Veal, Zane Fitzsimmons, and Nia Aratakis. And by the luck of the draw, we had one person who got drawn for a $1,000 cash award, and that was Nia Aratakis. Congratulations, Nia, way to go. At this time, I would like to introduce the girls varsity basketball team, coached by Mr. Dean Preston. Receiving awards: Riley Frazier, bar and captain pin. The following students will be receiving their participation bar: Emma Griffin, Lucy Kilton, Gabby Morang, Rihanna Reynolds, Mackenzie Cates. Receiving their emblem and bar: Genevieve Thimlar, Marissa Wood, Rachel Vose, Chloe Dinsmore. Receiving their letter, emblem, and bar: Caitlin Smith, Sarah Moulton, and Kelsey Williams. The managers were Autumn Layton, she's receiving an emblem and bar, and Elena Maggiore receiving her emblem and bar.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to be recognizing our student athletes. During this unique and uncertain time of COVID-19, we find it important to find creative ways to continue to recognize our athletes. So, we're going to execute our Winter Sports Awards remotely today. This is not only for our athletes, but our parents, our school staff, and obviously our community members. So let's get started. This function represents a way that we as a school recognize the important role Washington Academy Athletics plays in our community, and to thank all of you for your commitment and hard work, and congratulate you all on a memorable basketball season. This team really had a very mature and realistic approach to this season. We set our sights on coming together as a team and being the best that we could be. Looking back at the season, this team was nothing less than impressive. Truly a full team effort. Trusting one another and focusing on their game. They were, if I had to pick a word to describe this group, resilient. It was awesome to watch, and I know we are all proud of their accomplishments, and especially the manner in which they handled themselves. It is this group of girls that has made coming to practice and coaching games the highlight of my day. While it took all of us some time to click together, with new faces, players in new positions, and a change in our offense, the team really found a new energy and a new level of play. Now, we could boil down the season into how many wins we got and be done, but that would be short-sighted and silly. The measure of success has to include growth, and this team grew by leaps and bounds. As I look forward, I see more growth and improvement this past season, and I look forward to the team we have coming back next season. I expect good things out of this cast of characters, and I would expect next season to be a lot of fun for us all. I do have a few thank yous to give out before the awards. First, to the parents, thank you for entrusting me with your student athletes. I know basketball season can be long, but I have truly enjoyed coaching this team and getting to know all of you in the process. I am grateful for the support you have given the team and the countless home and away games you have traveled to all season, no matter the weather. I would like to say thank you to Becky Lenfesti for your energy and assistance this season. Your time has been greatly appreciated all season, and your approachability adds significantly to the atmosphere of the team, both on and off the court. If this was live, I would at this time ask the team to come up and stand with me. But this will be a little different. I would much rather have my team standing here with me, but we can't right now. All right, so first, our managers, Autumn and Elena, who both provided a much needed assistance with stats and organization, especially on the road. Your time and effort were greatly appreciated. Thank you. And finally, thank you to all the players. Freshmen, Chloe Dinsmore, Sarah Moulton, and Rachel Vose. Sophomores, Rihanna Reynolds, Caitlin Smith, Genevieve Thimler, and Kelsey Williams. The juniors, Mackenzie Cates, Emma Griffin, Lucy Kilton, Gabby Morani, and Marissa Wood. And our single senior, Riley Frazier, who is a leader and role model for players and coaches alike. I have learned a great deal from each of you and have become a better coach for having had you on my team. Now, on to the awards. First, we'll do the team awards. This team has been selected for the Maine Principals Association Sportsmanship Award, North Class B Girls. Second year in a row. This team has been selected for the Big East Conference Sportsmanship Award, Class B Girls. There are a lot of statements out there about Sportsmanship Award, but you need to know there's a committee dedicated to sportsmanship, and they look at the team's performance all year long. It's no joke. I can tell you it's easy to be a good sport when you're winning 15 games a year. Try it when you're not. This team's composure and resilience is impressive, and that is why they are being recognized not only by one organization, but two. Nice job, girls. And now the individual awards. The Big East Conference selects a Big East All-Conference team. And our Rihanna Reynolds was selected third team Big East All-Conference. Other individual awards. The Big East also does a great job of tracking year-long stats and recognizing performers in several categories. The following are some of our girls' top 10 performers in Big East. Rihanna Reynolds was number 3 in scoring at 13.5 points a game. Lucy Kilton was number 10 in assists at 2.1 assists a game. Riley Frazier, number 2 in rebounds at 10.8 rebounds per game. Rihanna Reynolds, number 7 in three-point percentage at 34.6%. And Rihanna Reynolds again at number 9 at free throw percentage at 66.2%. The Big East also recognizes athletes for 3 other awards on each team. Gabby Meringue is receiving the Big East Scholar Athlete Award. Riley Frazier, the Big East Paul Soucy Spirit Award. And Lucy Kilton, the Big East Defensive Player Award. And if this was live, I would ask for an applause at this time. This list is pretty impressive, and I'm proud of each of you. Great job. Okay, now I have 4 awards I would like to hand out to some very special players. My first award is called the Rising Raider Award. This award is given to a player who best demonstrates throughout the season's entirety a high-level performance, consistently pushes her teammates in practice to help prepare and improve, illustrates a positive attitude and enthusiastic approach to the team and what we are trying to build, and has an excellent attendance at practices, games, and activities. I am presenting the 2020 Rising Raider Award to Kelsey Williams. Next, the Hustle and Heart Award. This award is given to a player who best demonstrates throughout the season's entirety a positive attitude by pushing herself and teammates every day with a fearless and relentless attitude. This is a fun award for me this year because this kid would not have even been in the running for this award last year. This kid has hit a switch that just amazes me to her attitude, development, and focus. It all started by telling her she was too sensitive to play basketball. I am presenting the 2020 Hustle and Heart Award to Lucy Kilton. Next, the Coaches Award. This award is given to a player who best demonstrates throughout the season's entirety the true spirit of Raiders athletics. It is an award in which the means justify the end. It is given not only for hard work and personal improvement, but for a willingness to understand and learn. This player demonstrates leadership, team spirit, and teamwork. But most of all, this player has found triumph over her own limitations or times of defeat. I am presenting the 2020 Coaches Award to Rihanna Reynolds. Finally, the Raider Award. This is awarded to the player who exemplifies the attributes of character, integrity, and sportsmanship. In selecting the athlete from our team, please consider the following characteristics. Team focus. The athlete should be unselfish and committed to the overall team performance. Attitude. The athlete should have a positive attitude. Role model. The athlete should be a positive role model for the entire program and the school. Sportsmanship. This athlete should display good sportsmanship and respect to officials and opposing teams, even in the face of adversity. Integrity. The athlete should be committed to doing what is right all the time. I am presenting the 2020 Raider Award to Riley Frazier. In closing, I would like to say a few words to my graduating senior. I hope that regardless of winning or losing, you take with you the life experiences that you have gained by being student athletes here at Washington Academy. Sharing a similar passion for sport and spending endless bus rides together on our bus has turned teammates into therapists, roommates, and most importantly, lifelong friends. I hope that the bonds that you have made and the life lessons that you have learned on and off the court last you your whole life through. As for the underclassmen, I wish you the courage to let down your guard and barriers and to take chances. As John Wooden said, do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Push yourself to the max and never hold back. Thank you again for a season. It was lots of fun.